What's up, YouTube? It's Mr.StealUrGurl throwing it at you. I want to say something different than coming at you, but I just can't help myself because I like it so much. This is another Supreme Commander 2 cast. The map is Open Palms. It is the iconic Open Palms. And speaking of icons, check it out. We got the one, the only Polarbear spawning in as the orange UEF commander. He is chilling there, just building up a research station and some what appears to be some metal extractors. I like that. And he's getting 2 land factories very well there. And the thunder from down under. I know that's really cliche and corny, but I think it's really funny. I haven't seen this guy online in a while, so I figured I'd cast this game. He sent it to me like October of like 2014. I'm sorry, Aussie. What's up, man? You are the blue UEF commander. He's got the air factory going and 2 land factories. I don't know how Aussie is going to fare against a single research station opener. Let's speed this bad boy up. And of course, everyone is anticipating my update video for the, what is it called? The upcoming StealSpeaks Open. Be sure to sign up for that. I mean, time is coming. Time is ticking. We got less than a month for it to begin. I only have 2 spots left. I'm going to update the map pool. Don't you worry. I'm probably going to do that this weekend. I might even throw down a video for it. And Aussie is seeing all the things. He sees that research station. I think his pants might be colored yellow right now. But except for when he throws a bomb at that engineer doing very little damage. That's so mean. I like it, though. Very nice. Aussie he doesn't even care about eco. Look what he's doing with his units. He got his eco going, and he's saying, hey, let's get some troops up. I think that's the right way to do things, actually. He's going right up at him. He actually delayed that engineer. That was really awesome. That was actually a really good move. So he delayed that, and he's forcing AA units. And that's a great play there by Aussie. And not a bad counter from Polar Bear. And here's the best counter of all, an air factory. That is the absolute best response to that air threat. And let's hope that Polar Bear doesn't overcommit to AA units, but it looks like he might be, and he's overcommitting on one side. And he's only got 3 tanks, and Aussie literally has 3 tanks, and he has more tanks. Aussie could probably just bum rush him right now and do a whole lot of damage. But I wouldn't do it because it's the one, the only Polar Bear. Polar Bear is one crazy guy. And where is your radar, Aussie? Come on, you should be ashamed of yourself. But look at all that eco queued up. That is awesome. And Polar Bear, speaking of ashamed, he's just now putting up a radar. Come on, guys. You gotta have a radar. Otherwise, it's not gonna be so hot. I'm just playing, of course. But these guys are seasoned pros. You would think that radar would be #1. And those tanks just get shooed away. Sorry about that bad camera play there. And this poor little metal extractor is getting murdered. I think Polar Bear thought those were tanks, but alas, they were not. How unfortunate for the Polar Bear there. He, like I said, overcommitting to AA could be a deadly, deadly thing. And it looks like a power generator is going down too. And I think this other metal extractor, so unfortunate there for us. Very fortunate for Aussie, but super unfortunate for the Polar Bear. And I think the Polar Bear is an endangered species right now. Just like these eagle-eye bombers just getting utterly murdered. Oh, I think Aussie did the humane thing and Control K'd them. Just let them be. Let them die with their dignity. And Polar Bear is getting the fat boy. What that is, that might actually be, that will get him out of this mess for sure. But I think he could use a couple more power generators. 2, 3. He had 4 for a really long time. That's actually quite a bit on just 3 factories. So this might work out depending on how fast. Let's see. P shields? I don't know how that's going to work against fat boys. But So let's see how it works. I've seen Aussie use P-Shields to great effect several years ago against a friend of mine, and wow, was that painful to watch. But why are you hitting the tanks, Aussie? You really need to use those MMLs against structures. And attacking the grass is... I know it offends you Australian people. The grass is kind of offensive. But it's not going to happen. It's not worth it right now. I'm totally kidding. Australian people have nothing against grass. Right now there's a drought going on in California. They really should be more careful with their grass watering. I mean, Aussie's watering the grass with missiles. I think that would really save on the water over there in the western part of California. And that ACU is taking an absolute beating from those MMLs. I don't think that is what Aussie should be aiming for, but you know what? Who knows? Maybe he's trying to soften up that ACU for a nasty snipe. And, oh, I'm sorry I missed that, guys. Looks like Aussie took out a power generator there, and those poor little tanks are just getting absolutely annihilated. You know, even though they're the same number of tanks, he's got those anarchists as meat shields, and those MMLs get shooed away. Aussie should move those tanks up because he's got a real nice opener here, but it appears that he did not take that opportunity. And look at all that mass Aussie has going on and all that power, and the fat boy pops out. This could be exciting. This fat boy... What Titans? What are you gonna do with the Titans there, Aussie? I don't know. Maybe he's going after burners. Maybe he saw that fat boy and said, I am going to run all over you with a large amount of tanks. But I don't know how that's gonna happen. He's very greatly pinned down there by that fat boy. This is a really nasty spot right here where my cursor is for units facing fat boy and demolisher fire. I don't think P-shields... Oh, see that? The P-shields are getting broken right there. And what is that point defense doing there, Aussie? And why are you even wasting your money on bots? But you know what? We'll see what... Aussie's a really tricky player as Polar Bear. He is straight up scouting, seeing everything. Aussie is just letting him do it. I don't think he's actually letting him do it. He just doesn't have anything to stop it. But... in MML's return fire miss all the units practically, and Aussie finally stops those, and Polar Bear sees that all that Aussie has are a bunch of land factories, but Aussie's definitely ahead on that eco game, and Demolisher's going down for Aussie. I think that's going to be an interesting choice there. So he's going to have a Titan P-Shield, Rockhead, and Demolisher army. I don't know why he's got the Titans. If he wants to use the Titans, he might use them to get around the back and take out that engineer and all that stuff. But I don't know, guys. But Aussie, those P-Shields are actually pretty impressive right now. I take that back. Aussie's P-Shields are actually holding up to the test, and Aussie himself is, unfortunately, gas stack cannon. That is going to be so nasty. Those tanks are going to be so good. Aussie was trying to scout, but flies over those anarchists. They're throwing some anarchy down in the UK. Excuse me, Aussie's Australian. Anarchy in Australia, and shooting down those eagle eyes. And two fat boys and a second land gantry. That is going to be rather nasty. And it appears that Polar Bear has lots of mass plans queued up, and Aussie isn't far behind doing that. He's actually ahead. He's getting another air factory, and why aren't those P-Shields dying? That's a lot of fat boy fire. You know, if an Aussie is going for it, he's going for an attack. That is absolutely crazy. But let's see. I bet you $5 Aussie is going to... He's totally going to research Afterburner. I know Aussie. That is one thing Aussie loves to do. But I don't think he's going to do much against this force here. Polar Bear has lots of power, like I said. Fat boys are ridiculously power expensive. Those P shields are not going down. If Polarbear was really smart. He would get a bunch of demolishes. And afterburns, I told you, right up there. And Aussie's getting some bombers to do some annoying harassment, but those anarchists and wasps make short work of them. And lots of bombers going for a fat boy. That is... that fat boy is going to die. And what's happening here? Oh, Polar Bear! What happened? Oh, Polar Bear, how are you going to survive this? And look at all those units just get slammed with fat boy fire, but it's not happening. Polar Bear is going to kaboom, and down he goes. Unfortunate turn of events there for Polar Bear. He could have had that one with all those fat boys. He like had 3 or 4 right out there. He could have broken those pea shields with Demolisher Fire, but he just left his commander kind of out in the open. That is so unfortunate. Aussie totally exploited that with afterburners. I knew he had some ace up and some ace up his hand, ace up his sleeve. That's the what I was looking for. And there he is, the winner with his Titan babies at his feet. Just saying, you know what, you are the master. You took down a Polar Bear. That is crazy. Polar Bear, you did so awesome considering what happened in the beginning. In the beginning, you were like on the ropes, and it looked like you were making a comeback, but wow, Aussie just came in there and wrecked shop. Anyhow, you did awesome, Polar Bear. Thank you for playing this awesome game. You are one of the best players of all time. And Aussie, definitely one of the best players I know. So good, such good strategy there. And he rushed those units out and knocked out a lot of Polar Bears early eco, and really just kept Polar Bear from expanding. And those pea shields and the afterburners, wow, awesome play there. And anyhow, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the game as much as I enjoyed casting it. And, you know, remember to sign up to my StealSpeaks Open. There's only 2 spots left. Look forward to my video. Like this video. Like all my videos. Come on, guys. You know you wanna. And subscribe to this channel. And as always, GG. And don't forget, send replays to StealSpeaks@gmail.com. And now it's okay to GG.